And welcome to Playbook Radio. My name is Martin Williams. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. You may do so on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. All the links to the podcast can be found at gameplanplaybook.com. That's gameplanplaybook.com. So today what I wanted to talk to you about is eliminating options. And specifically, I wanted to discuss principle number 4 of the playbook, which is making a decision. The first 3 principles are desire, which is to identify what your burning desire is in life. Define, which is basically to define that desire, describe it, and add detail to it. And then principle number 3 is to set a goal to get that desire, to get that thing that you define. Once you've created a goal, principle number 4 is deciding to pursue that goal. Now, many people never make that decision. Some people write their goals every day and they do all the things, but they never make a decision. One of my favorite books is The Power of Decision by Raymond Charles Barker. And the main premise of the book is that when you make a decision, it's as if anything that's in your way opens up. It's as if all the obstacles that are in your way begin to get out of your way. And the reason it doesn't happen for a lot of people, at least not in that dramatic of a sense, is that they either don't make a decision or they make a decision, but they don't stand on it, right? They don't hold tight to that decision. And, the miracle doesn't happen. The result doesn't happen. And what I've learned in life is that the reason that many people don't stand on their decisions is that we have too many options at our disposal. And those options can serve to be a distraction from our original decision. And there's so many options that we immediately change our minds, right? And I call this the drive-through phenomenon. Have you ever been to a drive-through and gotten stuck behind someone who can't decide what they want? It's one of the most annoying things, especially when you're in a hurry or you're hungry or both. The reason that they're indecisive is because there's too many options. For example, McDonald's has about 100 to 200 different combinations of meals and orders that you can make. Now, there was a survey done in the UK that found that there's over 40,000 different possible combinations. So that's even more overwhelming than just 200. So maybe the next time that you're stuck behind someone who's being indecisive in a drive-thru, remember there's up to 1,000 of different combinations at a place like a McDonald's or a Wendy's or a Burger King, which is not a life-changing decision. When it comes to bigger, more impactful decisions, we get stuck because there's an infinite amount of combinations and ways that decision can go. Think about the decision of whether to marry someone or even date someone, right? You may think, well, this person is really nice, this person is really kind, and then you meet their family, or you find out that they have an anger problem, or you find out that they have a gambling problem, or you find out that they have a sex addiction, or you find out that they had a criminal record that they somehow forgot to share with you. All these different things can pop up, and this is after you've made the decision. And it's hard to understand that there's certain things that you can't predict. You can't predict if a person is hiding something. And so you get stuck in a decision. If you get burnt in that type of decision, the next time it could be really hard to get that person to date again because they don't want to go through the drama that they just got out of. So when you're afraid of failing, that can weigh on your decision making. But you've got to eliminate the options. Imagine how quickly your McDonald's run would go if they only had 4 options on the menu: burger, fries, drink, and dessert. And only one type of burger: fried, drink, and dessert. It would be like Five Guys, where they have a limited menu. But even though Five Guys are usually busy, it's never a long line because the options are minimized. People can make decisions and make them quickly. How long is it going to take you to make an order at Five Guys when there's only 5 or 6 things you can actually get? When you eliminate options out of your life, you eliminate the options to change your mind and waffle on your decisions. You make quicker decisions and you make better ones because the options have been removed. So you got to decide that if you're stuck in any area, if you're stuck on what type of business to start, if you're stuck trying to make a relationship decision, you got to start removing the options. And the options are tied to your goal. So if your goal is to be at peace, okay, and you're with someone that does not bring peace to your life, you got to cut them loose, okay? If your goal is to make money in a way that's more passive and not having to deal with clients and not have to deal with a job, then you got to forget doing client work, forget looking for a job, and focus on digital products or affiliate marketing. Focus on selling something over and over again that you don't have to talk to people, right? Decide what your goal is and then eliminate any option that doesn't directly lead to it. What will happen is that you'll make better decisions because the best decisions are the ones that lead to your goal. Is there an unpredictability of life? Of course there is, but you can't allow the unpredictability to cloud your decision making because you're trying to manage something that's not manageable. You can't manage unpredictability. The only thing that you can do is make decisions, but make them slowly. If you decide to get back into a relationship, maybe not move the person in 2 weeks after you meet them, right? Maybe get to know them a little bit before you allow them in your house. Maybe don't quit your job just yet. Maybe try that new business or try that new idea out, while you're working, so you can see with truth what it takes to actually do that thing. So you're making decisions slowly, but you're still making decisions, and it'll allow you to eliminate options faster and also do so in a way that your next move will be your best move. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Martin Williams. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to you soon.